Hey everyone, welcome to day 3 of the Sc2AI Arena tournament. Uh, as you can see, I am here with Yatahunt. Welcome to the stream.
Thanks
Uh,
for having me.
we've synced backgrounds while you weren't watching, by the way. So yay! I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try.
Yeah,
We'll go for it.
we call each other and which background are you wearing today? It's like the hacker one. Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, we're both hackers. It's fine. It's all good. Yeah, how's your week been? Your bot's climbing the ladder slightly, isn't
I hope you're not talking about the Visaya, but or Visenia.
it?
I don't know how this is called, but
Yeah.
because it's at the very bottom. So, but yeah,
Well,
the Viking is doing fine.
the only way is up, is all I'm saying.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the right way of thinking about it.
Exactly. All right, so let's take a quick look back at what we saw last week. Ketrok, Kaninana, and Tyr were in the group. Unfortunately, Tyr was eliminated. Some really fun games there. Um, Today we have Eris, Zozo, and Nicolaj. I have
Nicola, Nicolaj.
Nicolaj. I've actually done my research now, and like after completely pronouncing it wrong for 2 weeks, I've got the right pronunciation. It is Nicolaj. So
Ah, okay.
yes, yeah. So that's good.
Is
Um,
from Czech Republic or where is from?
I don't
Did
know
you
actually.
ah, didn't you do your research?
I
Okay,
didn't do
well,
my research fully. I done a little bit of research, not a full amount of research. Okay, like we don't do that much research around here.
not 2 hours just checking on the web where it came
Yeah,
from, if
yeah.
it was Latin or it was Greek
Yeah,
or
it's
no,
somewhere
no.
around there. Like, I probably like entirely offended an entire race of people right now, so I apologize. Sorry. All right, let's take a quick look at the bots we've got on tonight, shall we? Uh, First up, it is Eris, our top seed, favorite for the group, without a doubt, possibly even favorite for the tournament, current champion. Any stopping him tonight, do you think?
No. He's not my. I mean, I love Eris and yeah, Raspberry, a very good friend of mine, but it's not my favorite for tonight. I'm sorry to say that. I think that when just before they send you the updates, I saw a match from Zozo that basically is telling me that he's going down the first place. So
Ooh,
even if it's saying 90%, my money is not with him. So,
really?
well, with her, sorry. Yep,
Wow.
yep,
Okay, so bold prediction there. Um,
yeah.
let's take a look at Zozo. You think it's going to be the Eris killer?
Yes. I mean, I don't know if you have been
Yeah.
following lately, but yeah, I mean, it's funny because it's in the profile like speed fun run or something like that. It's like, well, for sure it's not the time that you have spent building it because
Yeah.
I know a little about worker races and well, you have tons of hours in there. I can tell you for sure. And it's not a worker racer anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, it's like a Ben bot. So you start with that gimmicky beginning, but it's not tight to that. So it's not a worker racer till somebody dies.
Yeah. No.
So I think that I will get it out
Absolutely. There's
first.
there's far more to it than worker rushing now, and I think we're going to see that tonight. And
Mhm.
of course, the other bot in the group, Nicolaj. I mean, I don't know a lot about him. Ranked 11th, so very much the outsider for this group. But if you think that Sharkbot is going to beat Eris, do you think that Nicolaj could also beat Eris, cause a giant shock, knock Eris out of the group?
That will be too much, honestly. I mean, I was checking Nicolas with versus my bot, and took like half an hour since he killed me because my bot was already dead, only with a couple of bases, ninja bases, and took half an hour in order to say like, okay, let's start looking for something else.
Yeah,
So. That's what it does is really great with this turtle terra with marines and bots and tanks. And when finds enough mass, it starts to go out. But still a very young bot that needs. something to improve. So
Yeah.
I hope that to have a surprise. You know, everybody loves underdogs, but my money is not there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and Dax is very active in the community as well, so
Yes.
always wish him
Mm.
luck. All right, let's get on
Yeah.
with it. Should we take a look at and see if Nicolaj can pull off a big shock against Eris? I am
Well,
ready to go
I
when
am
you are.
ready. Let's
All
go.
right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, up in the top right-hand corner, it is our favorite for the tournament. It is Eris.
And in the bottom, also right, we have Nicolaj. Not even close.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Ah, there we go. It's fine.
I have been training the whole week, left, right. You know,
Yeah.
I have the Cookie Monster was telling me
Have
right, left,
you,
and all that stuff.
you've been watching lots of Sesame Street, you know, because
Yes,
that's how you do it. That's how you
of
tell.
course.
Yeah. All right. So first up, we got the barracks coming out. No particular shock here. Um, some nice speed mining, which all bots pretty much do now.
Very
It's
fast two gases from Nicolaj.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
and
that's interesting.
Gas, Eris goes straight for expand. It's all the everybody tends to complain.
Yeah,
So that yeah, it goes full macro, and well, I can tell you, if you go more macro than her, well, it will hit you hard. So
yes. It's very difficult to keep pace with Eris. Zerg in general have a lot of advantages when it comes to the macro, especially with speed mining, and that's something we'll maybe take a look at some point. Um,
but
but
even with another search as are my bots, if you try to macro harder than Eris, you will have
yeah,
6 links sooner than you think on your base.
oh god, yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, Eris just does it so well. So first Reaper coming out from Nicolaj, seen immediately by the Overlord from Eris. So Eris is very good at just not taking damage, even though she's macroing at 3 bases at the moment. Like, a couple of lings out, and I'm not betting on this Reaper doing anything.
For sure not. I mean,
Yeah,
if you can see that the damage links goes back, so
yeah,
they won't have and well, there it
oof,
goes.
yeah.
Didn't go well so well.
No, poor Reaper. But yeah, the Queen came out and pretty much saved the day for Eris. Everyone loves the Queen, right?
Well, one or how many?
Yeah, there's lots now. I mean, we're British. We're used to only having one queen, so it's fine. Not anymore.
Wow. And as Spaniard, we also have a royal family, but not
Yeah.
that as interesting as yours.
No. Well, ours has been fairly interesting recently, but we won't go into that. I'm not a big royal follower, as you can probably tell. Um,
Come on. So you're not going to be there in the coronation day?
no, no, I'm actually going to another party in Southport on the day of the coronation. So, well, on the weekend anyway, because they're giving us an extra bank holiday for it. So, which is the only good
Lovely.
thing about having kings and queens and royalty and all this stuff. It's like if any of them die or have a coronation or something good or bad happens, you always get a bank holiday for it. So it's like a public holiday thing. So yeah, I mean, it's good for that. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend it. Unless, of course, you're Zerg, in which case, like, If we had a public holiday every time a Zerg Queen died, you know, that would be cool. But unfortunately, I don't think that's likely.
Well, I can tell you that if they were my queens, we will be every day on holiday.
Yeah. So we have the Banshee out from Nicolarch and currently trying to build a second base to keep up with Eris. Nowhere near, unfortunately. Eris now has Lings that burrowed at every base? No, just a couple of bases there.
You
Interestingly,
used to
Eris.
have on the third one as well, but
Yeah.
that Banshee killed it before it was able to
Ah,
borrow.
yes. Okay. So, one kill now from this Banshee, which is good.
We have already invisibility for the Banshee,
Yeah.
and all the bros, Marine bros, come for him.
Yeah. Oh. And tanks and marines
Yes.
coming up there. Oh, Nikolaj is putting up a good fight here. You know,
The problem is that
Oh.
those Ravagers
yeah.
that do a lot of damage, and the Banshee is not focusing on the most damaged units.
Yeah. That is the big problem, I think.
But has been much better than I would expect.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, this Banshee has got like 8 kills. Not too bad. Ah. Now that's a big problem. So pulling the tanks back.
That's a clever decision, I would say.
Yes, definitely. I think without the full rank of Marines there, the tanks are pretty exposed, especially to those Ravagers.
I mean, it was a really good push. I think a little delayed.
Yeah,
Was already on. I think it was the fourth base for Eris, and when you are in one base, you have to hit faster. Otherwise, yeah, it happens what it happened that
yeah.
you are with half the supply, and there's no way to defend so many roaches and lings,
I,
and
th
even workers.
I think the problem also was that there was so much split damage from all the forces as well. Like, if he'd have managed to focus fire down a few of those Ravagers and Queens, that would have made that push a lot more effective.
Yeah. I mean, also the Banshee will, if we will have focus on the more damage unit, I
Yeah,
think that then the Ravagers will have died and the tanks will have been healthier.
yeah, definitely.
Well, if he's
So,
able to expand anywhere but in the pocket base, I mean, we have to give a prize
yeah,
for Nicolas.
definitely. It's going to be very hard for him to get anywhere. So, tag from Eris to add muters.
This is
Puts it in
brilliant
all
reminder.
chats because why not, you know? Oh. So we have some Dorito things.
Okay, so what time are you?
8:10.
Okay. So I don't want to be spoiling everything.
It's not going to make a lot of difference to those poor things. Like, it wouldn't anyway.
Well,
Like, things are
yeah, I mean the Dorito missile. Holy, really?
Oh, wait, what just happened then? Dorito his own troops. Oh no,
Yes,
yeah.
he was doing the first link that he saw, and he went fast against the Marines.
Oh no, that is not what you want to do.
Nope. I mean,
Oh,
because it doesn't matter much if you Dorito a link, but if you Dorito your own troops,
yeah,
not nice.
that Dorito dust is definitely not good. Doesn't taste as good as they say it does, guys. I mean, we've got to be very
Really?
careful with product placement, I guess, around here, haven't we?
Well, I think Doritos is like if we say Coca-Cola, that is like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Uh, and creep on your natural. Almost.
It's going to be harsh. Oh, there's no way that Nicolaj is going to get another base here anywhere. I don't think.
Hmm. Yeah,
So,
I mean, when kill
full.
the borrow link, then 20 was coming to help
But
the guy's brother. So
how do you get past all of these tanks? Like, other than muters, obviously, but you know.
mute us, of course.
Oh, these, but they're not sieged in time, I don't think. So they didn't get down the full complement. But yeah, a bunch of the tanks get taken out, and now Eris is pretty much on to the front area. I mean, these tanks are doing work, but I mean, the supply tells the tale here, really.
I saw not that long ago a match from Karsten in one of those complaints, Simba complaints,
Yeah.
and it was put in a planetary just in front of the natural, the
Oh
guy,
yeah.
and oh my god, they killed so much. It
Yeah.
was working against Esther as well.
God,
And
it's
here comes
nasty.
the mutas.
Yep. Oh, taking out one tank, is they going to? No. Yeah, they're reasonably effective, but yeah, not as much, not getting done as much as you'd really want to. And where are these tanks going? Why are these tanks going into the back when there's like?
Ah, okay, because it's the survey, so it has to be safe.
Oh no, no, Nikolaj, that's the wrong place to take your tanks to. You had the ability to stop that. Oh, and there is a battle cruiser out, but yeah.
I even didn't realize that that booster was out.
Battle cruiser operational. Yeah. Oh, and it's just flown right into that patch of hydras.
Oh, that fun though.
Oh. Okay. I think we are. Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, so the tanks are shelling, but like from back there, I don't think they're going to hit much.
If the tanks would have been where they should have been, I mean, it would have been much difficult for
Yeah.
Eris. I'm not saying that it was going to be impossible, but not as easy as it was.
I think we're going to have to fast forward this, guys. Eris is
Yeah.
taking the win here. With a shock to nobody. I mean, it's very difficult to beat Eris when he's in this mood. And yep, so meters all over the place.
Vibrant food. Uh, it's funny when you find a queen bot in the ladder,
Yeah.
because even if you are helping to do creep with her, he's telling you, oh, so creep is in 90% of the field. How could this happen? It's like, well, I help a little, Mrs. Bot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, GG, guys. Let's have a look at game 2.
I am already loaded.
Okay, I'm on the way, sorry. I'm behind
No,
you.
no worries. Ah, well, you know, I took a shortcut.
Yeah, that's alright. I think I need to turn the sound down slightly on the in-game sounds, I think people were saying, so yeah, I will
I think this one is
do that
hardwired.
now.
The one that it will be there. Yeah, it's look. I'm hearing you great
Yeah.
all the time. Don't know if the viewers say otherwise.
Yes, so hold on, I'll just turn the sound. That's good. Okay, ready to go when you are.
I am as ready as can be.
Good. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, down in the bottom
Left.
left hand corner. You make me doubt myself. It is our champion looking to go through into a 2-0 lead. It is Eris.
And in the top right, we have Nicolaj.
Very
You're
good.
going to come with a trauma out of this,
I am. It's all
right
your
your
fault
right
as
hand.
well. It's all your fault as well. It's like
Of course, I do it. I do it on purpose, you know. You know, if you can mess with a British, you do it. I'm a Spanish. Come
it's
on.
so easy. Oh God.
So, how are we doing?
Well,
Eh,
there's no back base to this, so Nikolaj can't make the mistake of like sending all his tanks to the back base, which I think cost him very dearly last time. But yeah,
yeah,
there's
I
you
mean
know
the Mitas was a good way, but they were. I mean, I don't know how the Mitas are for Eris lately, but seems that I have seen them better. Don't know if it's something that they are working on in or something, but they are not as precise as they used to when they hit a turret, and it's like, okay, that turret, even if they dive, is going to die there.
yeah
So, so I mean, it would be a little more difficult for Eris if the tanks are in the right position, as I think it will be in Hardwire.
yeah
This is Hardwire, right?
yes it is. Wait,
Ah,
you want inside and out?
inside? Ouch, no. Ah, yes, inside out the buildings. Oops.
I was gonna say you haven't loaded the wrong map, have you?
No, 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 no.
Good, good.
No.
Just
I'm
checking. You know, I've had it happen before. It's fine.
even if it will, I wouldn't be saying the truth. So
That's good. No,
anyway, third base already, and
yeah,
yeah, I mean, if you are going with two gases as Nicholas is doing, uh, then you're not going to hit fast enough for the third. It will
yeah,
because you need some minerals in order to make the marines or the reapers or whatever that you're doing, and also doing from your own base. It's a lot of time that you give the third in order to survive that
yeah,
early push. So I mean, not a terror myself, but I will go a little more greedy if I were in Nicolas' shoes. I mean,
yeah,
also saying that he's doing great. Oh, again, very young bot as I said before, but yeah, I mean,
yeah.
if
No,
he's
it's
here, it's not big by surprise.
so yeah. It's got the first tank coming out, Marines coming out, and I think we're going to see the Banshee again, are we? Probably, yeah. So yeah, hitting with the Banshee, Marines, and tank at the same time, and the Reaper is going to get away this time, maybe.
Let's see. Uh, oh my God, I was on normal.
What time are you on? I'm on 3:30.
I'm fine. Just
Okay,
1 minute before. Oh my God.
no, that's okay. Um,
I,
this Reaper's being very annoying. I mean, it's trapped out this little drone here. This little drone keeps trying to get back, but is he going to get taken down? Yay, Reaper gets a kill! There we go.
remember to put the units lost 2 seconds or more.
Yes, yeah. There we go. Units lost, guys. One Overlord, one drone. There we go. And oh, the Reaper's gone. Yeah, sorry. There we go. That's pretty good job, actually.
Indeed. I mean, killing a drone with Eris or any of the other top serve, it's something that you have
Yeah.
to earn. It's not
Yes.
something that happens by surprise.
Yeah, definitely. This little group of Zerglings just goes for the rocks. Uh,
Do we have? Yes, we have Borrow already researched.
yeah, so Borrow's researched. Cloak is on the way for the Banshee. No Banshee out just yet, I don't think. Um,
Do we? Yes, I think we have.
oh, oh, yeah.
Oh,
So,
one kill
oh,
for the
nice.
Banshee.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I entirely missed that. That's pretty good though. Um, yeah, so a good start here for Nikolaj. Taking down a few drones, getting a few, um, getting his natural up. But obviously Eris on 3 base at the moment with a 30 worker lead almost. So yeah, it's he's being very Eris. Well, she's being very Eris.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes the push.
Yep. Let's see that coming out from Nikolaj here. 4 tanks, a bunch of marines, and that's about it. But I don't like how he's sieging up in the middle of the map here just for a single Zerg. Oh, actually, that's probably right. I was saying that, and he was totally in the right.
It's never one single Starling if you
Yeah,
are Eris. The hive mind.
yeah, that's the problem. He is the hive.
I really love how Nicolas is spreading the Marines.
Yeah,
Uh,
clearing down a bunch of the creep as well, which is always good. Because Eris creep just absolutely just destroys. Oh, I don't like the way he took those Reaper biles though.
mhm.
That's not good.
uh, and and that after telling that they spread well. Sorry.
And
The
all those
caster cares.
marines are going. So yeah, I think the problem there was he tried to use his marines to fight away from the tanks. But obviously that's not the best idea. What's happening here? Single marine.
Seems that yeah, it's not turret enough.
Oh,
Oh, ouch.
poor guy. So yeah, there's like, what, 6 tanks here and a bunch of marines, so should be safe for the moment.
It is strange that we didn't have the atom mutas already.
So
We
I
have
don't think so.
we have tons and tons of roaches for tanks, basically, because we have 7 tanks
Yeah,
and 10 marines.
yeah, he needs more marines really to deal with this, but yeah, two bases is not enough at this stage. You need to be expanding really, especially against Eris.
Mhm.
We will see a bit of a push out here from Eris.
Oh, here it
Oh, some
comes.
nice
Yeah.
tank shots. Those tanks are just shelling that army to pieces. Oh god. Oh,
Whoa.
that is a brilliant hold there
What
from
a
Nikolaj.
massacre. Very
Yeah,
good one.
I think that's bringing back the units lost out. But as we see, the creep spread is just immense from Eris again. But yeah, I mean, you walk that army into that many tanks, and it's like an absolute massacre for of the Zerg there.
And if you try to take the third as Nicholas is trying, then you have 20 links.
Yeah,
Say like, nope, nope, ain't happening.
it doesn't need 20 lings at the moment. It's just one that's the problem.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, but then you have the ones that are removing the rocks.
Yeah,
You know, the biggest threat for Eris all the time. And they will say like, okay, the rocks can wait for a little while. Let's kill that marine or whatever that is
yeah.
trying to expand.
So the problem here is that there's a burrowed Zergling there that Nikolaj doesn't really recognise. So he's basically trying to go out and build the CC, and then failing and coming back. And there's another massacre here of Zerg. You just aren't going to break that. Doesn't matter how many units you throw at that. There's what, like 10 tanks there? Like 13 tanks altogether. So, it doesn't matter how many ground units you throw at that. You do need the muters.
Yeah. I tried to do that with links this week. Nope,
Yeah,
it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. Doesn't matter what's your name.
If you get Lings right on top of it, then you can probably use the splash damage against the tanks themselves, but you're still going to lose all the Lings.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a choice. I mean, the transported overlords to get it there.
Oh yeah, actually that's not a bad idea. Could do.
Oh.
Oh, the poor changelings. And another attack in here is just going to get heartily destroyed.
Okay, dropper lords. Ah, but for creep.
Yeah. See, I don't see any way of Nicolaj winning this, but yeah, it's going to take some time for Eris to destroy it. Yeah, that's not fun. Oh, I do like the
very good fungal, yeah.
fungal growth. Yeah, that's the one. So here comes the first batch of mutas coming in. Oh, wait, what are these tanks doing? What?
They are trying to
expand.
expand.
No, you don't. You were doing so well. Don't leave the safety of your own base. There's a giant sort of like insect army.
No. Ui.
Oh no. Oh, battle cruiser is operational.
Yeah, but we don't have, I think, Yamato, so...
No, not yet. Yamato is on the way, but this is going to go down before it does. So, yeah.
Ouch. Yeah, the neural. One thing that I'm also missing from Nicolas is the lack of upgrades.
Yeah.
We have the lanes with 1-2, I think, and the Hydras with 2-2. So even the battle cruiser, which basically kills Hydras as is, they were made of paper, takes a lot of time in order to do that task.
Yes.
And it's how it died.
Yeah. And we're seeing Nicolaj kind of running out of minerals here. He's got a pretty much full second base, but yeah, it's nice damage from the mutas. Yeah, one thing I would say about Nicolaj as well, he's floating a lot of minerals, and like if all of those minerals were marines, there could be Eris could be in a bit more trouble.
Yeah, I mean the turtle part of his strategy is great. You just need to keep safe expanding.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's really good potential here from Nicolaj, and as I say, a very new bot. So, you know, going up against the champion and favourite for the tournament, you're pretty much going to be in trouble either way. So,
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, even if you are Micro Machine, you will have trouble facing Eris. So
yeah,
I don't know exactly when Nicolas started, but
oh, great map there.
Yeah. In the meanwhile, the mutas on the main base, killing off the excess of workers.
Yeah.
Parasitic bomb? Where is the parasitic bomb used?
I know. I haven't seen. Oh, so there was one on the battle cruiser, I think.
Okay, I think that Brood Lords will be coming. I'm seeing Corruptors, and I don't think that Eris use Corruptor for anything but Brood Lords. So.
No. Oh, this is. Yeah, that's what tanks are most afraid of, is Broodlords.
That's something that Veteran used to do very well with the Thors. I think that they have the same range, as Broodlords, or even one more than the Broodlord.
Yeah,
And
no,
it's really hard for the Zerg to keep.
yeah, nice little fungal growth on all of the tanks again. Yeah, these muses are doing quite good work in the background.
If it wasn't because we have Zozo later on, I will be asking you to fast forward, but I
I
don't want
think
to
we
be.
probably can now. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance of Nicolaj winning this game. Sorry, Nicolaj. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's very difficult. You came in your first game in the tournament up against Eris. I mean, I'm very sorry we put you up in this position, but you know, um, someone has to face Eris. So
The rabbits make the way.
yeah,
They decided that he has to pick
yeah,
basically the most difficult bot we have right now. Basically ever, as we are improving every day.
yeah. So you know what they say about true champions forged in steel. Well, that's there's always that chance.
But to be honest, I don't know what they say.
Oh,
But
there we go. There's the tank gone. And this is the gold standard from Eris. Takes the expected victory here. Congratulations. Uh, so
GG.
GG guys, well played Nicolaj as well. Obviously not the upset that we'd some people had hoped for, but Nicolaj I think will get a better shot in his next match. It's up against Zozo. So
Let's see. Let's see. I mean, it's a very hard bot to face Zozo.
yeah,
So I mean, I I th- I will. To be honest, if I have my bot and will have got into this group versus Zozo and Eris, I will have said, okay, well, I will
it's
be watching with a beer or something, so at least I will be have some kind of joy
I
out of it because yeah, it's very hard.
it's very hard, but you're not going to face any easy bots in this tournament. It's you know
Indeed.
unfortunately not. Um,
Yeah, saying that
and look,
we got tear out on the first round is
I
like
yeah, I was so disappointed by that. Not saying like I didn't want the other bots to go through. I'm just like I just love watching Tyr. He comes up with some really crazy strats. So
Mhm.
hopefully he'll come back and you know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he's improving his Terran
yeah,
by day. So I mean, let's see for by probots how he does.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah,
Cool. All right, let's have a look at Zozo versus Nikolaj on Hardwire. I'm ready to go when you are.
I am ready.
Cool. Going in three, two, one, go. Okay. Up in the top right hand corner, it is our fun Protoss bot. It is Zozo.
And in the bottom left, a very polite Terran bot, Nicolás.
And here we go.
I was saying like only one coming out.
I know, I saw that and thought, has Zozo changed tactics? But no, no,
I
Zozo is
was going to
very
say like,
much,
what are you doing? I think this one is avoiding exactly that. That
yeah.
basically to have a full wall as Micro Machine
Ah,
is doing
yes.
lately.
Yeah, of course.
So
It,
using one, try to avoid the full wall, and yeah, here
oh, good
comes the
start.
boys.
Oh, good start there.
Oh,
And that's one down already. And here we go. It is the hold the line, Terran.
hold
So
the door, hold the door.
that's the
The
thing.
problem that with Nicolas in here is that he is not either trying to repair or even queuing the
Yeah,
mineral walking. So
yeah. You've got obviously the shield regen from Zozo is pretty huge here.
Hmm.
and taking out a couple of workers. And I don't think there's any workers left at the base, is there, for Nikolaj? No.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean
w-
they do or die, and
yeah,
I don't think that they will do.
no, 13 to 19 now. Yeah, and actually Nikolaj is repairing and going back.
With three
Oh yeah, a
minerals.
little bit late on that one, Nikolaj. A little bit late on the uptake there, I think. Um, I'm just getting like 2 or 3 probes down from Zozo.
I
I it,
think that I'm sorry to say. I mean, the with all the things that we have been saying lately about flat 48, but this is one of the ways that why flat 48 was right in order
yeah,
to defend. Look, we have, for example, the STV is not coming back
but
to
yeah, but
to
look what's
mine.
happening. Look what's happening here. Like there is a follow up here from Zozo,
Hmm.
and just 6 workers left. No, I think Nikolaj has given up. Oh, just 3 workers left. Sorry, Nikolaj. Oh no. 2. I am gonna pass forward this, guys. There is
Let's go. Yeah, enough pain. I have seen enough
enough
pain.
pain from Nikolaj. I'm sorry. GG. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
It is not the group that Nikolaj wanted to run into, is it?
Let's be honest. Not if you are going in a trip, you don't want to go with two wolves if
No,
you're a sheep.
no, no. It's like walk. You walk into the tournament with like just made it to the tournament, and like first first time ever in, and okay, so good to go when you are on the second game.
I'm ready for
Oh,
waterfall.
yes, it is on waterfall. Um, Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Nikolaj with his GLHF. Yeah. Um, it's, I mean, it's something that every bot really has to do is just get that worker rush defense perfect, especially on the
Es- Especially the
Sc2AI.
Tyrants. Let's
Yeah,
be honest. I mean, StarCraft by nature is unbalanced
yeah,
because we have 3 different races, and unfortunately for our Terran bots, uh, the worker rush is stronger for
yeah,
them and more difficult to do. I mean, so
yeah.
and look,
Oh, it's just no reaction, is there, from
not reaction
Nikolaj?
for that scouting pro.
And now the worker rush is detected, but he's lost one already. And every SCV is essential here now for Nikolaj.
Mhm.
If you can trap a couple of those probes in, maybe, maybe, but no.
I
Oh,
mean, if I made a Terran bot, which I'm not doing, I will be sending some workers to follow those probes and
yeah,
then do a full wall with
yeah,
barracks, engineering bay that has the best rate minerals versus hit points, and yeah, basically try to survive. I mean, doesn't tell you that you will be winning no matter what, because at the moment we have, I think it's 8 probes already mining.
yeah,
So, but I mean, at least you have a chance in order
yeah.
to do it. I
So
mean,
there's only 1 loss each at the moment. So this is definitely like if he goes back and
mhm.
sort of like farms from here, he can definitely pull out a game. But
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
what is the Zozo playing lately is to go to say like, okay, I'm not all in this
yeah,
prop rush anymore. Uh, I'm going to try to distract the workers out of mining. So, but in the meanwhile, I will be doing the strat that I want to do, which is basically killing you with
Yeah.
something very similar to a Forgate. Don't want to spoil
I don't think
the
there's anything
follow
to
up.
spoil here now. I think we're going to have to fast forward this, guys.
Yeah,
Nikolaj will be knocked out of the tournament. Just very, very tough group. You pretty much couldn't get a tougher group than that, I don't think. And for
I
your
think.
first tournament,
Yeah,
like done extremely well to get to the tournament. And yeah, just but he'll learn from this, and I'm sure Nikolaj will come back stronger next time. So
yeah, for sure,
yeah,
for sure. I mean, it's not doing wrong. I mean, the technique the worker rush is the first thing, and it's it's doing fine. But we have the I will say without any hesitation the best worker rusher ever
yeah,
in front of our eyes. Not in the bot wall, but everywhere. In the
yes,
I don't think that you can do something similar with a human, and we have oh my god, I forgot his name, the name of the author, working every day,
yes,
coming with new mixtures and strategies to come back in case that you float your base to another mineral, or you do a full wall and we have a stargazer. Ah, I can come you through the back door of your
yeah,
of your natural. So I
yes,
mean, uh, it's not easy at all, and GG to Nicolas because has done a very good battle, especially against Eris. I mean,
yeah,
uh,
yeah. To put up a fight against Eris like that is quite something. And
mhm.
yes, so Dex is the author of Nikolaj. I'm sure we'll be seeing him back again in the next tournament, and hopefully he'll have a better experience there. Um, but up against our last match of the evening, and it will be Eris against Zozo to see who takes top spot. Now you have
Let's see.
predicted Zozo to win here, so
Yeah,
uh, are you?
I'm sticking on that thought. I mean, I serve myself is not the one that I want to win. I always serve brothers and
Yeah.
sister in this case.
See, I'm a Protoss.
Wanted to win.
I would prefer Zozo to win because my Protoss bros here, guys. Like. All right, I'm good to go on Berlingrad when you're ready.
I am ready.
Okay, let's do this. Three, two, one, go. Okay, up in the top left-hand corner, it is our current champion. It is Eris.
And in the bottom right, the best worker rusher ever. Uh, and there it goes. Is Zozo. Keeping
Yeah,
the two probes at home while the third one is being the research.
yeah,
Well, research producer.
produced. Yeah,
How do
same
you
difference.
how do you do when you are not warping a unit in the for Protoss? What do you do
I
with
don't
them?
know. It's like I don't know how they make it. I guess they just warp it in from some random location. Um,
Hmm.
so it's Eris has seen the worker rush and it's gone for full worker rush defense. Meanwhile, Zozo is building a pylon at home, and yeah. So let's see how this goes. It's great defense by Eris at the moment. No losses, I don't believe, on either side.
Yeah, this one is going to be without any loss unless something very weird happens.
Yeah. So they're just sitting there going hello to each other, having a nice little tap fight. But
well,
so
well, I wouldn't be staying there for saying hello for much if I get electroshock every time that somebody
yeah,
shake my hands. But
but
anyway,
yeah. So both bots have workers at home. I think we had the first loss, did we? Yes. So
yes.
congratulations to Zozo for taking out a drone.
Okay, we have the spawning pool ready and nothing produced from. Ah, yeah, now two
Yeah.
links.
And Zozo meanwhile is getting a gateway down. So yeah,
Ouch! Another kill. And another kill.
nice. So that's 4-0 now.
Told you.
But the Lings are on the way out. Oh, and here come the Lings. Get the hell out of there, drones, probes. And that evens up the score, I believe. No, 4-3. So, but I would say at the moment, Zozo is mining a hell of a lot more. He needs to get those drones out though, the probes.
Yeah, we have more probes than drones at the moment.
Yeah,
You have to think that we have a queen and also two links, so
yeah.
those
Oh,
were not drones.
and now Zozo's starting to lose all of his probes. Oh, no, not all of them, but go
This is
back.
basically it's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Yeah,
He's trying to basically he's using how many probes in there?
there's a lot
I
there.
think it's six. Six.
Yeah, so there's 6, I believe, there compared to like
So
there's
I
like
think it was
12.
12 workers.
Yeah, 12,
So
13 maybe. Oh, now they need to go. They need to leave. Leave, guys.
a little too late.
Oh no.
Only one died more.
Yeah, so that's okay.
So we have 20 probes, 21 workers, and in the meanwhile, 2 gates and cyber core.
Yeah, so there's a
So I will say that this one is more even than I will expect. So can I
yeah.
change my bet?
Sorry, you're locked in now, I'm afraid. All bets,
Ouch.
betting has closed. No, it's very even, and I think Zozo is going to go with kind of like stalkers here, which, if microed properly at bot level, is very very strong. So
I'm
um,
seeing one probe over there taking a nap near the base, like saying, like, hope the boss doesn't look at me today.
oh,
And maybe he's not shouting at him, not enough minerals.
oh yeah.
Okay,
So
that Overlord Scout is not trying to be denied. It's like, okay, check. You can see, but you cannot touch.
yeah, there's a couple more. You got a stalker and a zealot coming out. I'd like to see Zozo really put on some pressure right now. Try and really kind of like take it um, to Eris. Uh, Robo facility almost finished.
Mhm.
Eris does have a bunch of lings, so that's
But very passive with those links.
yeah,
If I only basically when I get work rush, I try to go with as few links as possible to try to attack.
yeah,
Uh, because you have a window that you have to use. Otherwise, you will have to get tons of gateway units, or even worse,
yeah,
Stargate, yes, the flying units from the Protoss.
yeah. So void rays and
Mhm.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean I don't want to be giving many ideas to for Zozo, but when you see the cannon rushes, you
Yeah,
wall off your natural and then start to make void rays, carriers, and all that fancy stuff that Protoss have.
yeah. So some nice
Those
little
links don't
damage.
want to go in.
No, but you do have the warp prism here to be able to get them out, so that's good.
Hmm.
Oh, some nice little warp rate juggling there. Managed to get almost all the stalkers out. So a lot of damage on them though.
Yeah, but they are not protecting the queens. The queens need to be focused
Yeah.
on that prison, and basically the links protect the queen out of dying.
I love the way these stalkers are being microed. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I saw it, it's like, yes, we have another Sag Knights in here.
I mean, we might be able to see Sharkbot. I think you might be right in your prediction. Unless this warp
Oh,
prism
yeah.
goes down. Oh no! Oh
Uh,
no! Zozo! You lost the warp prism. Oh, but that
you
was...
did an arthrosis here.
yeah. Oh gosh. And now he's gonna lose everything. And there's That immortal is going to not live up to his name, unfortunately.
Well, Immortals and Links don't
Yeah,
get to very well.
no. And now it is 3 base Eris up
Okay.
against Zozo. I've never seen Zozo expand, I don't think. I'm not sure.
Me neither. Me neither. So, but I mean, let's see, because maybe it has the logic in order to stay at home until it has another prison.
Yeah,
I mean, he knows his weapons, so he knows that without that prison, it's dead Protoss over there.
yeah. So he needs to get
Uh,
another prism out. Yeah, so another prism is on the way now. Immortals and Warp Prism, that's a good combo.
mm-hmm.
Just don't lose the Warp Prism.
Queenless.
Yeah,
Those links are hesitating in order to. Should I go to the Immortal or the.
yeah, and
I
they're
mean,
just getting taken down.
in honesty, it's very hard because it's very pointless to try to go for those units that are just below the prison.
Yeah.
But you know, it's an Immortal. Come
Oh
on.
no! Prism, take him down! The Prism was very late picking up the Immortal there. The Immortal was like, hello, Prism! I'm here surrounded by Lings. Could do with a pickup. It's like, yeah, I'll be there after my coffee. It's like, coffee break,
Okay.
guys.
Let's
Yeah.
see if I mean, Zozo is almost about to get the killing mass, or however you want to call it. That
Yeah.
is like enough stalkers in order to survive with that prison micro.
Yeah.
I mean, so even if we have half the supply for Zozo, tons of that is in workers. So, and yeah, Zozo is not going to span anymore.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be worrying much about that supply.
Yeah, it's
Can
basically
we have a
Zozo.
look at the units lost?
Like, it's actually fairly even. A lot more even than I thought it would be, actually. Like, I thought Zozo would be way ahead, but no.
That's because of that first prison.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But now we have the prison and no queen, so
Yeah,
it's
this.
free range.
You say free range, but the Prism Micro is slightly off. I think he's letting the units get down into the shields a lot more than he should. Like, especially for these Immortals here. You don't want to let them
I
take any hull
think
damage.
more than the basically pick up is that the sometimes the prison is too far away from the units that need them.
Yeah, possibly.
But anyway, we have this strategy hasn't been in ladder for long,
Yeah.
so for sure there's room for of improvement.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, we have Hydras out, so it's going to get a little more difficult,
Oh,
but also we have an observer, so the creep is not going to be helping much longer.
yeah. So yeah, fighting on creep is obviously a bit harder, but it's nice. These Hydras aren't really getting good targets on food. Now it seems like it's taking down the Warp Prism a little bit, but
This is like in the new Spider-Man movie, like don't look at the mouth, look at the head.
yeah.
So don't look at the stalkers, look at the prison. I mean, it's
Yeah.
what needs to be
I haven't actually
safe.
seen the new Spider-Man movie. Maybe I should check it out.
You should. I
Oh,
mean, I'm not saying the Tom Holland. I think is the new guy. I'm saying the Spider-Verse
okay.
one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I haven't seen that one either. So, and the Warp Prism is really low now. I think getting another Warp Prism over
That's
there would be
very,
great.
very, very, very close.
Oh, getting another Warp Prism out at the moment because that Warp Prism is not going to survive very long. One more tap and that's dead. Like,
2 HP. 2 HP.
oh, and there's Hydras nearby it, but I'm just going to take a look at the units lost tab now, because we saw earlier that that was very, very even, and now it's like, you know, it's hugely in favour of the Protoss, but the Protoss can't expand, so it doesn't need to be.
Yeah, we have already oversaturation of the
Yeah,
probes. So,
so
well,
there we go,
not
9,000.
oversaturation, it's simply that they're taking up near the Nexus.
Yeah. Well, now that might swing back a little bit. There is no warp prism over here.
Hmm.
Oh, and that Immortal is going
That's
to get
something
taken
that
down. No.
we. That's something that I really like from Sarnice is that he used to war prisons when doing this micro. So when one of them die in combat, you at least have another option to
Yeah.
stay. So if he will put that, I think that he ended the precision on the top four. Uh, it will
Yeah.
be difficult, much more difficult even to keep him from the top one and top two.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have -0 in this tournament anymore, so he's definitely a contender for the top Protoss. Um, we'll have to see. And it's good to see good Protoss bots as well, because we don't have as many of them as we probably should. And
I really like
yeah,
the way that it goes. So it's like yes, I'm working Russian, but don't think that you are safe only
yes,
by defending that rush.
it's not only a worker rush bot there's now, it is the best worker rush, but it has so much more to it.
Hmm.
And I think
And this is with one base. Let's see whenever he thinks about expanding.
yeah. So I think we're probably going to have to fast forward this soon. There is no more real income from Zozo at all, I don't think. Um, yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anywhere near what he needs. So let's fast forward and see the end.
GG, very interesting game.
GG. Oh, and looks like Zozo just GG'd.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Oops, I
I
was
don't think
out
that's an
before that.
oops. I mean, like, I think that's a fair GG in that situation. Like,
Hmm.
so, you know, not too bad.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean,
let's have a look at game two. And this one, I believe, is on.
oops.
Oops. That's a really fun game though, and I think there's a lot of potential in his Warp Prism Micro. It just needs to be a bit more on bite. Like,
Hmm.
all of those Stalkers were taking hull damage, and the Immortal was taking hull damage. Like, you know, I think uh, if you really want to sort of like get on top of that, just make it so it's right down to the bottom of the shield damage, pick it up, and then put it somewhere it's not going to get hurt. Um,
Well, I think that he will be doing that very soon. After all, it's what he does with the pros. So
yeah,
I take them back. I regenerate the shields out of some, I think
yeah,
4 or something like that, and then I start attacking again.
yeah,
So yeah, I mean, I think that I cannot tell you for sure, but this is a brand new strategy out of from the new year, I will say. But anyway, yeah, room of improvement, and yes, everybody has to be really, really scared out of it.
yeah. All right, I'm good to go on Moondance when you are.
I'm ready.
Right, going. Sec. Going in three, two, one, go. All right, up in the top right-hand corner of Moondance, it is Eris.
And in the bottom, also right,
Kind
we
of.
have Zozo.
Yeah, so let's see if Zozo can get any more drones this time. I think he got 4 last time, didn't he? So, you know, it's
Yeah, I think this one is having one more, but
Yeah,
might be wrong. I think it's there was three. So
yeah,
after the warping without warping.
yeah.
Okay, this time that doesn't seem that. Now it's
Oh,
that base is being.
yeah. So again, oh, one straight off the bat there.
That's one of the reasons why I don't like to cancel my buildings
Yeah,
when I get in worker rush because then what are you doing with that worker? Most likely is going to die. And
yeah,
if for any reason the rush start to take points out of your base, oh, happy days.
yeah. Exactly. It's a case of like you want to get those buildings up to try and maximize or speed up the next phase of your build,
Hmm.
basically. Because if you can get to Zerglings or anything like that before the worker rush gets too serious, you should be able to hold it really easily. Um, but yeah,
Anyway, and something that I don't really want to be doing much is giving advices for Eris, you know.
yeah. Zozo is getting a lot of drones this time. I mean, is it 4 down
Hmm.
already? That's brilliant. That's pretty much what he got last time, and the worker rush is not over yet. And look at the mineral income; it's almost double for Zozo now because he's got more workers back at home. So I mean, like this is looking better.
And do more,
Oh, two more.
and two.
This is getting very, very serious for Eris. Seven drones now.
And everything very red. And oh, we have links
Oh,
out,
Lings are
but
out now.
they are scared out of the props. I
Yeah,
mean, they should.
they should be. There's one down there, so I think he's
This
going
is
to lose
like,
a lot of drones. No, 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 Zozo, go, run, Zozo.
oh,
No.
he shouldn't have been.
Oh, that's a big
That.
loss there. So 12 probes down against 7 drones.
I
It
think without
was
that recall, I would have been already be calling the game.
that. Yeah,
But has been four or more. I don't know. I mean, the has been the. It was too brave to
yeah,
recall so in your face.
yeah. It was basically just a little bit late on that as well. Should have just gone back before that. As soon as he saw that queen, get the hell out
Hmm.
of there. And see,
Anyway, again, we are giving advices to the best of the best. So
yeah,
so not sure if we should basically shut up and enjoy, but
well, that's what we're
yeah, I
here to
mean,
do, man. Like, we can't just sit here. I mean, we're not just here to sit here and look pretty, are we? I mean, we wouldn't do a
oh
very
yeah,
good
yeah. I
job of
mean,
that in the first place, anyway. So, you know, you
yeah,
know, but yeah,
link speed, and but we still getting more gas series.
yeah.
So I think that is not expecting to do with the go with the links.
No, yeah, I think he might do a kind of like um, a kind of little exploratory attack, but yeah, I don't think he's planning on anything major anytime soon. I think we're going to see both bots try and tech up a little bit. Wait until Zozo gets his warp prism.
I mean, it's anyway still weird that Eris is getting so much gas. Maybe something that is timing thin, like
Yeah,
everything has been so delayed out of the worker rush. But yeah, I mean it's minute 4, so I need to have my layer or God knows
yeah.
what.
So here's
Yeah,
the layer going in.
because I don't think that he's going to do Baneling. So
No, no,
and
Eris doesn't really do a lot of banelings. I don't think I've ever seen
and
an Eris baneling.
roaches. Well,
Roaches,
those
yes.
dropper lords, yes.
Uh,
I'm missing those Bane dropper lords
yeah.
that
Oh, they
were.
were fun, yeah.
I mean, they didn't accomplish much because they were very late in the game. But I mean, it was like the nukes last week.
Yeah.
By
I
the
mean,
way, I think we should be counting the number of nukes we Ketra God lacks. last week. I think it's a
was
world record.
it was quite a few, yeah.
Mm.
Still not as good as the nukes in the example block bots that Blizzard gave us right at the very start of
Ah,
the community. They, were-
I
they were
haven't seen those.
they were notorious. There is actually a video on YouTube on our channel if you fancy checking it out. It's like one of the really really early games, and the thing we had there was the first bot basically made a habit of nuking its own troops. It would basically run down, see an army, clear out the entire army. But by the time it cleared it out, like it had already decided to nuke the location where the army was, which just happened to be where its army was standing now. And let's get back to this game because Eris seems to be caught
Yeah.
out a little bit here with that Zergling army.
Well, we
But
have lots of stalkers, many more than in the
yeah.
previous attack. Ah, well, one less already.
Oh no, poor
Uh,
Stalker.
uh, they are hesitating with rather to check for the links or going for something else.
Yeah,
That that's the best that you can do for Eris.
yeah, it's not too bad. But I think the Stalkers are going to go into the main base. Or, oh no. So Eris has basically got himself trapped. So any reinforcements are going to come through those Zerglings. But it looks like it's not going to be the case anymore. So that's good for Zozo.
Hmm.
And
I mean,
oh, poor Queen.
something that I would love to do if I were in their position is take those links and say like, okay, best race. I mean, you want to kill me with that prison? Let's see what you do with my links in your base.
Yeah. Oh, so
But
again,
anyway,
the army is so spread out from Zozo that Prism can't really take everything, and you're going to get this army over here. It's going to get completely cleaned up. Oh, maybe not, actually. I am being very wrong on lots of things tonight.
well, the caster curse.
Cast a
You know.
curse, yeah.
But yeah, that prison is still getting damage.
Yeah.
That's what really worries me for Zozo.
Yeah.
Well, after all, I have my money on him, so
I think your money is in danger.
yes, yes. But then I didn't say that it was going to be an easy thing, but yeah,
I mean, like I know from like when we played poker on the poker nights we done, your betting is never that good, unfortunately.
oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
uh,
Hate to bring that up.
well, I
No.
wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for Andy, which is even
Yeah,
worse than
yeah.
me.
It's all Andy Man's fault. But back to this game.
Always.
I mean, Zozo's putting up a decent fight now, but Eris is just expanding and picking his army off. And I think you saw in the last game that Zozo was able to constantly attack from a single direction and keep his army clumped up, ready for his warp prison. But this game, it's just not happening for him.
I'm telling you that last game we have 50 for the Protoss, 100 and something for the Zerg. Now we have only 20
Yeah,
of the difference. So,
it's
I mean, you keep selling me, but while that prison died, that's
yeah,
half my money.
yeah. Sorry. And of course, there's no observer with this army, so those borrowed units are completely safe.
I'm looking at the micro and I'm getting so full by it, but I cannot say much about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if we look at the losses tab, you'll see 168 Zerglings have died. Like, there has been a pretty big massacre of the Zerglings. But actually, like, Zozo's still being very, very efficient. We're talking 7,000 to 2,000. Again, but again, you can afford to be inefficient as Eris if you have that many bases.
Well, at the moment we have only 4 bases. That's but 3 of them are the ones that are active.
Yeah. I think this.
It's also curious that with so many immortals, he's not focusing on the bases
Yeah.
and still looking for a fight.
Yeah. So, are we actually
Same
seeing?
supply,
I,
same
I mean,
supply.
I mean, yeah. Like, Zozo is coming back and taking a supply lead now. This is really good.
Um, and we have
Oh my god!
observer now,
Look at the
and that prison is brand new.
look at the losses. My god, that's
Uh,
is Zozo gonna take this? Guys.
well, I mean, if you are doing this with links and you have so many stalkers, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. So
And the prison is not even touched this time.
yeah. So I think actually leaving this hatchery up is working in favour of Zozo, because if he removes this hatchery, then Eris won't see the need just to fire units straight at him. Whereas at the moment, Eris is basically just kind of like suiciding bunches and bunches of units, I think, to try and save this hatchery, but you know. And now
Yeah,
Zozo is going into the natural. Oh wow! I mean, has Zozo done this?
yep. I don't see a way to contest this. So,
Wow,
yep, yeah.
this is
I
going to
still
be
have
fun.
my money.
You do, you do. Turns out you're better at predicting StarCraft 2 than you are at poker.
Well, that's not hard.
Oh man! So into the main base now for Zozo.
Okay, this is I
Eris is
call it.
going down. I mean, I'm very close to calling this, guys.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
it will be the comeback of the year.
That's yeah. Zozo has taken a map off of Eris. And
Hmm.
we're gonna go and see this as the main base goes down. And yeah.
So we have
Oh, wait. What
well,
just
what?
what just happened?
1 second, I'm not.
Uh,
It
uh,
is what?
uh, Zozo
Oh,
GG'd! Why did you GG? No!
oh, come on.
GG? What? No,
This,
Zozo, you had it!
no.
What? I mean,
I,
I
I,
would say
I,
it's a crash, but it's not a crash. Literally
it's a
GG'd.
GG. It's a GG. I mean, why? Do you?
I, I
Ah,
don't know.
that's why you don't GG. You don't GG. I mean,
Yeah,
um, I mean, Tyr gave me that game on Probots, and now
yeah.
no. I mean,
So
I'm sorry. No, I mean, sorry to say, all fellow bot authors, but no, you don't GG. I mean, these are machines. So, okay, so
yeah.
if they waste 10 minutes more out of their lives, wait a minute, they don't have any life. So,
What are you saying? But no, like that. Like normally that sort of thing happens if a bot crashes. You know, you award.
hmm
So it's fine if it crashes, but that wasn't a crash. That was a GG. That was literally. Zozo said, "No, I've lost this game. You know, I quit."
I'm
Um,
sorry, but I have to ask you. I want the rubber match. I want that ace match, even if seems that Eris is 2-0. I want to see the last match.
should we put it on just for
I
just
will
for our
say so.
satisfaction?
I mean, what says the viewers?
Do we want to see the final match anyway? Like Eris has a 2-0 win. All right, I'm not
Yes,
changing that.
Eris.
Like,
It's a
but
2-0. Okay, that's for sure. But
yeah,
I think honestly that I mean I didn't send my ships to against the elements. That's what they say on Spain.
yeah.
But
All
but
right, let's
I
take a
mean
look.
this what
Yeah.
yeah it's worth watching.
Oh, definitely. So,
Big. Oh my God! Come on. Oh, by the way, GG. I mean, congratulations, Eris.
yeah, congratulations on winning the group. I mean, this is
Yes, winning while already dead.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, Zozo, literally, you had it there in the palm of your hand. How did that how did
I
that
don't
go?
know. I
Oh,
don't know. Anyway,
all right,
again,
let's go on
save your
Stargazers.
time. Use your time coding to do something more useful than a GG.
Yes,
Sorry. I
all right.
mean, it's very nice to have polite bots, but you say good luck, have fun. You
That's
don't
as
give
polite as you go. Anyway,
exactly.
I'm good to go on Stargazers whenever you're ready.
Ready.
All right, three, two, one, go. All right, up in the top left. It is our GG master, or not quite master. It is Zozo.
And on the top right, the bot, the legend, can even win games when he's already dead. Is Eris.
Oh, I mean, I I really feel sorry for Sam Orgon who writes Zozo. I mean,
Hmm.
yes, it's always good to have GG code in there, but seriously, just not while you've got a huge army at your enemy's base.
I don't know. I don't know honestly why what happened there. I mean,
No,
I'm going to ask Samagon about it, but no. I mean,
yeah. So
so I mean, people do whatever that they want with their bots, but I think it's not good to GG.
uh, yeah, I mean, at least wait until a situation where you're definitely going to lose. But it's up to people really. They can do what they like. Um, no
Okay, this
early.
one was very well for Eris.
Yeah.
Didn't got any
Ooh.
of the drones, and also a probe has been dead at
Yeah.
least.
Probe is dead already.
Two.
Two down. Oh wow, this is going brilliantly for Eris.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, yeah. So
and the famous bridges.
yes. No, that's not the famous bridge. The famous bridge is here, where
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's coming up to now. I
yeah,
know.
this is the bridge of death. This one here. Too much death on that bridge.
I don't know how it's still standing there.
Yeah. It's
Even by the weight of the dead body should have fallen.
yes. Just the
Not
weight
talking
of all
even
that
to tanks.
shelling, all the tanks that were shelling on top of it, I would have like, that's that bridge gone. But so it is 2-1 to Eris in this worker
this
rush.
this is going very good for Ares.
Yeah, the Ling's coming out now,
Oh,
which
and also, oh, those links are distracting. No, you don't want to go for the links.
um yeah, that's not good considering Eris now has a full base worth of mining.
Mhm.
Uh, and what we've got was it 10 pros chasing a Ling? No, I got the Ling.
Don't come back and don't come
Oh,
back.
what? Yeah, I mean,
Interesting place to expand for Ares.
yeah. So there's 3 Lings out. Oh wait, is this gonna work? No, there's a queen there now.
With that queen
There's
there, I
there's a queen
cannot
there.
help.
Yeah. Oh, you need to get out.
Oh,
Yeah. Zozo's gonna lose a lot of probes here. Oh,
ouch.
yeah. That's not good. Okay, but he is getting his standard build up.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 probes down for the only one drone and 1 Ling. That is not what you want to get done.
Yeah, I mean, once you have the queen there, I mean, you should come back,
Yeah,
and not doing on the face of the queen and the links and
yeah,
drones.
yeah, definitely.
Anyway, even if it has gone so wrong, because it has been the worst opening for Zozo. Let's see how it works. That micro with the prison has done miracles.
Yeah, I
So,
mean it's certainly not over, and you can have another game like last time. It very much depends on how the attack goes, and I think with
mhm,
this map certainly because there's a lot more choke points and a lot more kind of like one-dimensional attack routes. I don't.
mhm,
I think it's more difficult for Zozo to get split and lose a lot of his units as he did in the last game. So, and there is obviously this base here, which he's now mining from. I don't know why he's not taking his natural. Because if he can control this area between this base and his natural and his main, then he's
mhm.
going to take out a lot of units, and that can be a way he could probably take this
Mm,
game.
That must be a bug, honestly. I think that
Yeah,
well, we all know that Stargazer is very unique, and don't know why. Maybe it's saw the drones while the progress over there was trying to expand.
yeah, possibly.
Can come with another idea.
All right, so Warp Prism is on the way, and let's see what can happen. Uh,
At the moment, we have tons of links for Eris in the
yeah,
main. It is weird that
it's.
don't we have rocks in this?
I don't know if there are any rocks.
Ah, yes, we have at 8. We have a couple of rocks, but
Okay.
and also just on the south of the Sernaga Tower.
Ah, of course, yes.
It's weird
Uh,
that they are not trying to kill it, but anyway.
yeah. So coming down here. Let's see what.
That queen.
Yeah, it's going to depend very much on how this goes. So one stalker's going to get taken down, and it looks like a bunch of the stalkers, two of them get taken down. There's a few zerglings coming from the back. We have
I mean,
three
you
queens.
know better than me. You know better than me, Protoss. It is ideal to release the unit before they start to get the shields.
Um, Ideally, you want to regenerate a little bit of shield, but it's very much situation dependent. Like if you can drop them in a safe place, then yeah, just drop them in a safe
Hmm.
place and then
But
get
if
them
you
to
are
shoot.
attacking, you're not regenerating shields, are you?
You can do, yes. It depends how long
Ah,
you want
okay.
to leave them in there for. Obviously, you don't immediately. There is a delay there. I can't remember exactly how much, but oh, that was a nasty, nasty attack from the Zerglings there.
Yeah.
All this is getting taken down. I don't know what Prism was thinking there. I mean,
Yeah, I think that
if
that prison should keep the units when they it's
yeah,
sending into a basically a for sure death.
if I was Sam Ogon now, who's the author of Zozo, would you want to lose this map or would you want to win it? Because like, if you were to win this map, I mean, like that would be really like annoying.
To be honest, I didn't thought about that. Maybe if he wins this one, will be a really very unfair for him.
Yeah,
But I wanted to see the action,
yeah, no, fair
honestly.
enough. I mean, it was a good shout, and we are having a fairly quick day today, so it's fine. We've
Hmm.
got time. Uh, so yeah, we do. In case you didn't know, we do play all three games, even in 3-0s or 2-0s, because we obviously play the game first, then watch the replay, so we never know if we're going to need the third game or not. Um,
Hmm.
in this game, not, but oof,
Uh, I mean, I was wondering the other day if it happens a tie like it has happened before,
yeah.
what will you do?
You quickly play another game, and then then you basically
Okay.
kind of like kind of keep people occupied while it finishes, which doesn't take too long actually. So yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, you just replay the game basically.
So basically talking about movies, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just not Spider-Man ones.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, lots of responsibility.
Yeah. So, I mean, look at the supply on this one. Again, it's 131 to 51. So I don't see a lot of hope here for Zozo, unfortunately.
Yeah, that failed worker rush made
Yeah.
tons of links in Eris side that they were not in the first two games. And yeah, I
Yeah.
think that basically that
Yeah. It's
might be even better to for the peace of mind of Samagon.
yeah. I think it's better to lose this one, to be honest. I you know I'd not want to know that like my GG code cost me the group win, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So yeah.
The pilot of that world prison uh, doesn't care much about the the
No.
immortals, eh?
No, no. Like, if I was the immortal there, I'd be well pissed off. Like, you were supposed to save me, and it's like the warp prism guy's like, no, I'm on my work, I'm on my lunch break. Sorry, 5-minute break every 2 hours. That's what I'm legally required to take. More than my job's
That's
worth,
like
mate.
that's like my bus drivers in my town. It's
Yeah,
like, I know I'm my break, but I'm late. Not my problem.
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Eris, drop a lot. Oh, and there's another immortal not living up to its name. And more immortals going down.
I think that we can call this one,
Yeah, let's
honestly.
call it
That,
GG, guys.
yeah.
Unfortunately for Sam Orgon, depending on how you approach it, it is going to be a 3-0. Uh, but we'll
Easily
have
to zero. I mean, but yeah.
yeah,
I think that the first one with the map really played
yeah,
against Zozo.
yeah,
And
definitely.
yeah, the second one is like well, we all have bugs, so I
Yes,
cannot
yeah,
say it otherwise. So it's a brand new strategy, so you don't
yeah.
you're not facing the Eris every day, so
No,
in order to see like, oh, did I can I GG, can I not GG? So yeah,
yeah,
but
no,
anyway, very good games.
yeah. And I'm really looking forward to seeing Zozo in the next round. Now, I think that's going to be some fun games as well.
Who will
So
be facing in case that
So the second place, it'll be facing the winner of Group D, which actually let's just put the tables up, see
yes,
how that
please.
leaves our tournament. So yeah, Eris taking the 4-0, perfect record. Zozo through in second. Nikolai unfortunately out, but I'm sure we'll see more of him in the future. Um, Already we have the second round of Ketrock up against Sharpened Edge and Micro Machine up against Kaninana coming up. And tomorrow night, we see the Group D, which is the group of death. There are 3 bots there, which I think all have a really good chance of qualifying and going through. I mean, it's going to be. I mean, I'm not going to pick a winner there. Like, Benbot BC has been really good lately.
well,
But,
I wouldn't pick Dominion Dog because you didn't write it there. You break Dominion Dog.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No worries. I think that you did it last week, but I didn't spot. I was focused on Nicolaj.
I mean,
So,
it's going to be Dominion Indian Dog.
but yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really hard
Yeah.
group to pick up. I mean,
One thing I
I
would
cannot tell
say,
which one.
one thing I would say is Sharkbot always produces something kind of cool for tournaments. So,
Hmm.
um, I think I'm erring towards Sharkbot. Maybe that's because he's just my Protoss bro, um, against 2 Terrans. So, I mean, maybe, but like, as I say, Benbot BC, I mean, has been really good in the ladder recently and taking
Hmm.
down a lot of big names. And obviously Dominion Indian Dog always shows up to tournaments, always has some fun, and
Yeah, and always have something brand new. I mean,
yeah.
whenever I see on ladder, it's like, what is doing? What are they doing? But yeah, then it comes to the tournament and they always deliver.
Yeah, yeah,
So
sadly good.
because yeah, I think they're the team. So also the wife of
Yeah, no, that's good.
Fidolina is working with him. So
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, that's everything for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. Tomorrow, Ketrock will be with us, and we'll be seeing Group D to round off our group stage, and then set the bracket for the rest of the tournament. So
D for death.
yeah, so thanks
So
everyone
yeah,
for watching. Thank you very much, Yato, for joining us. It's been great having you again, and hopefully you'll join us next week for one of the quarterfinals, maybe.
take care.
All right, catch you later, guys. See you.
Bye.